this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp.
Read option. This is Gray. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. An injury stoppage, and it looks like, it's the quarterback, Daniel Jones, receiving some assistance. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Cox. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Matt Judon in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. Devontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Now 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Purdy. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Purdy. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 36 yards. And the Cowboys will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Here's Robinson. Here's Robinson. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And New York set to take the field. And, you know, listen, there's 2 ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Off play action. Cox. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw. Cox. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Purdy. Incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And back deep for the Giants is Dory Jackson. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Cox. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Matt Judon. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this 1st quarter of play.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now Purdy. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. So nothing doing there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Purdy. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They'll get 34 yards there. Mixing up the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tershawn Wharton, the one to get him to the ground on the defensive side. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 30, looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Mixon is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Mixon again. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. And he returns this to the 22. Possession switching back to the New York Giants. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
First down, New York.
They run again here with Gray. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
A gain of 14. And the Giants 1st down.
Handoff net. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Cox. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Isaiah Hodgins, 52 yards. And the Giants are back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb sending his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And New York set to take the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 26-yard line.
Off play action. Cox. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Purdy now to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Mixon with a 1st down carry. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Azeez Ojulari from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. That'll be caught by Rice. So the completion good for just 3. And now bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And his kick is indeed good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the Giants ready to come out now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Cox now on 1st down. Once again, he finds Slayton. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. On the ground, it's Gray. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 46-yard line.
And they'll try to run the option here. And he's going to be met at about the 43. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Cox. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Ja'Whaun Bentley able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Yeah, yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
35-yard line.
Here's Purdy. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play. That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling those...
Here's Cox to throw on 2nd down. Able to find Gray here. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run it now with Gray. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
4 yards.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Cox. He'll find Hodgins there, complete. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Off the play fake. Cox. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. Cox. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Second down, here's Purdy to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Rice. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Purdy with it on third and long. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Purdy will look to throw again here. He'll find Metcalf. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Throwing here, Purdy. That is caught. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on third downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this first and goal.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Leads to second and goal.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue. But all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
So we come upon halftime here in this. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Send him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he was really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know when a mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shot.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Cox. His throw incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw on third down, Cox. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. Butker's kick here is good, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
An option handoff here to Mixon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Azeez Ojulari getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Looking to throw. Purdy under pressure, and they got to him again. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Play action. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Purdy. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And now out come the Giants. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a give to Mixon. Taken down at the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They go play action here. Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
And New York set to take the field. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
On the run, this is Gray. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Off play action. Cox. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
And in a situation like this, you're in the 2nd half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Purdy. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, here's Mixon. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Mixon running right. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Out of the gun, Purdy. A short throw caught by Andrews. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild. Back now in Arlington. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and the lead will remain at 23. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Operating from the gun, Cox. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gray. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New York.
To throw is Cox. Throwing on first down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Giants.
Back to throw again. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Cox. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Cox. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he will have a Giants first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
First down.
Now Gray. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, They've got to pay it off with some points.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throw left side taken in by Slayton. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Mixon will try the right side. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And New York set to take the field. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He was covered by Kaiir Elam.
Now Cox to throw again. And that one complete to Hodgins. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Cox. And this pass caught by Gray. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
First down, Giants.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball at a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. 2nd and 5. It's Mixon on the counter. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Robinson. Here's Robinson. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And New York set to take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round.